Watch an emotional moment where a man called Eddie Abu got back from UK to Ghana after 50 years, and he shared some remarkable things about the motherland Ghana. To be very honest with you all, this video you're going to watch right now, you might not have watched any similar video like this. This brought a lot of tears down the cheeks of so many Ghanaians because he exposed a whole lot while growing up and the hustle, literally everything about God and his community. This made a lot of Ghanaians react differently. A whole lot of them kept telling him that since he's already made, can he pass down the love to the community? Can he help his community? Because he actually said that he came from a very poor community. His parents had not even to train him in school. And I'm going to show you guys what Adi said, like when he was asked to help his community. What he said will definitely shock you. Without wasting much of your time, let me quickly show you guys the videos that is currently trending, and then we come back to react some more.
It's really nice to be around here. This is where I used to hustle. This is called St. Martin's Secondary School. I went to school here. I did one term and then I won a scholarship and I went to Kenya. So I did a term here, one term. This used to be a cinema. It was called Mikado Cinema. That used to be. And then that's the church we only used to go to. Presby Church. They built a lot more to it. It wasn't like that. This is where I grew up. This is my hometown. This is the only town I remember in Ghana. I don't remember anywhere else. I left when I was too young. I grew up here. This is where I used to hustle, this town. It's very surreal to actually come back here, and it makes me a bit sad because I know that there's a lot of struggle. Mum went through hell. She couldn't feed us. So we all had to start work. I started working when I was 7 years old. These trees, I used to climb them in the middle of the night. I used to get those like pawpaw and sometimes mangoes, and they'll catch us, you know what I mean? The walls are the same, nothing has changed. Crazy, isn't it? I'm in Ghana, driving through the little town I grew up in. When I posted a video the other day, certain people were saying, Eddie, why didn't you renovate the place? And no, I don't own the fucking place. In fact, we couldn't afford to live there anymore. The landlord kicked us out because we didn't afford the rent. We had to move to a different place, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And the reason why I don't come to Ghana much is because Ghana is a matriarchal society. And when the matriarch dies, if there isn't another strong matriarch to take over, everything falls apart. And that's what happened to my family. When my mum died, started fighting amongst each other. I left when I was too young. I just had to keep out of it. I had my life to live. Let me show you where I used to live again. I used to live there. There, I'll show you, there. This is where we used to live. This was the landlord's house. And we used to live here. Sorry, that used to be our house there. This is where I lived before I left to go to Kenya. So this is the bathroom, yeah? This is our room. This is the room. This is where my it's crazy. This is the one we lived in. This is where the last place I lived before I left to go to Kenya. This room. My mom had a little radio here. And there's a bed. There's about how many of us used to sleep in there. And Mum hated it because here, this is the bathroom next to it. And it's always, this is the bathroom next to it. It's always green, dirt with slime. Mum hated it. There's always water coming through. This is our door. This is where I came from. I used to sit on this rock every day, practically every day when I was a kid. And this, my house, we used to live in the house there. When my mum used to come back from Accra, Mum used to come walking this way. That was it. Strange to be back. Lady, right? I was friends with her grandson, and she used to cook and then she gave me some of the leftovers, which was called ebia. And the landlady used to hang out at this window, and every time we sit here and tell each other stories. She hated it. Nothing is all the same. Nothing has changed. The color is the same. The windows are the same. See that bed? That was my mom's bed. There's no electricity when we moved in here. It's so dark. So Mom brought electricity in here. And they had all the wiring. The wiring is exactly the same as my mom had it paid for. And that's the window or the bar, so you see. It's the same. Nothing has changed. The bed, that's all that where you see all the rubbish is. That's where We used to all sleep on the floor. Bed bugs, oh my God, they used to be that big. Oh, the bed bugs used to come through the window. I used to always see Mum lying on the bed, on her back with her hand over her head, and the tears used to stream down. Just trying to hide it from us. Back to sleep. There's also toilets there. There's a hole in the ground. And you just, so nothing has changed. There used to be a kitchen. That's what we used to cook there. But my mum used to make us cook up here. So yeah, this is where I came from. And this is my school. This is my school. So I went to school here. This is my school. All of this, my classroom there. Feels really weird being back. We talk about 50 years ago, so yeah. This is called Every Mountains, yeah? Yeah, that's where we are. So, look over there. The last time I saw it was 1976. That's nuts, isn't it? Brandon,
Do you think I can make the pool?
Brandon, of course you can.
So the thing now is Eddie has actually gone back to the UK. He went back with his family and it was an emotional moment. I kind of think he decided to bring his children. He had a daughter and 4 boys. I think that was what he said. So he decided to bring them back to the motherland so that they can see where he actually came from. It was a very beautiful moment for him. The reason why I'm reacting to this video is because, you know, a lot of Ghanaians really liked it. They really loved the story behind him returning back, sharing where he came from. But I just hope Eddie will be kind enough to help the community, because if you look at those community, you could tell that these people are they are striving so hard to survive. Just maybe he could grant a lot of them scholarships, just the way he had the privilege to get one when he was still young. The stories I'm going to take from here is the fact that no matter who you are, you don't let your present define you. There are so many people struggling to survive, struggling to put food on their table, literally struggling to live. They are eating, they are living, but they don't even know what the future holds for them. There is still light at the end of the tunnel. This guy kept on crying, like in between the videos, because of how poor he was brought up to. The extent that the mother could not even fed for them. According to him, he said he planned to take care of the mom because he was the closest to the mother. The mother had 11 children. They lost one and they were left with 10, right? So I think he's the last. So he said he used to be close to the mom, but then he was striving so hard to make both ends meet so that he can return back the love and the favor the mom did to trying to raise them single-handedly when they lost the dad. But unfortunately, the mother died 1995, and that was the stuff that broke the camel's back for him. He was heartbroken and he felt so lost. He felt that he couldn't do what he promised the mom to do. Then he shared some miraculous, or should I say something that actually shocked me. On the day, imagine he gave birth to the daughter just the 20th of March, right? The exact day, or 20th of May, I might not be correct. I think 20th of March or 20th of May. There's that day the mother prophesied that was when he was going to give the daughter, give birth to a daughter. And he decided to name the daughter Elizabeth Eva after the mother's name. I know a lot of people might be like, how come I knew this? I really love Eddie so much. I follow his meal plans. I really follow him on Facebook. I didn't even know he's on YouTube, on TikTok, right? I follow this guy on Facebook, on Instagram, and I really love his content on weight loss, healthy living, and all that. So when I now found out that he was from Ghana, I didn't know. I was actually very pleased. And then hearing his story on how he made it to life in life, actually, I cried. While Eddie was crying, I cried, because if you understand the meaning of poor, coming from a wretched home, you might not be able to understand this man's story. Thank you guys once again for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you know Eddie Abu? Have you come across him before? Do you know the area he stayed in Ghana? I would like to know what you guys think in the comment. Then if this is your first time coming across my face, thank you so much for being amazing. My name is Uju. You are highly welcome to Uncut with Uju. Don't make your last subscribe. And I will see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.